Hey, Scorpios, what's up? What's up? I'm Nat. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. Oh, excuse me. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. So, Scorpio, this is your reading, but this reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Scorpio who pressed play. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't fit, don't try to force it to. I'm gonna say a protection incantation over your reading real quick, Scorpios, before I get started. My power is not of this world. Oh, I want to burp, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm drinking some lemon water. The Most High give me permission to trample on all my enemies. All evil entities, spirits, and energies are condemned from this reading. You are not welcome here, and with my sovereign authority, I send you back to your source from which you came. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, let's get into the starting energy of your reading, Scorpios. See what's up with y'all. Let's see how the reading wants to start off. Starting energy of the reading for Scorpio. Starting energy of the reading for Scorpios. One more shuffle. Starting energy of the reading for Scorpios. All right, let's see. All right, the card says circles. This card is about being in a cycle and going through the same toxic, unhealthy situations over and over again. And this happens because you're in the situation unconsciously, and you don't know you have the power to get out of that cycle. You don't understand that you can't expect different results if you keep doing the same thing, right? A life lived in circles, it limits you. And the only way to get out of a toxic cycle is to realize the psychological factors that are keeping you in it. Okay? A common one is staying in a toxic relationship or whatever the case may be with an intimate partner. If you are not happy in that situation, that marriage, that relationship, or whatever y'all got, situationship, whatever, if you're not happy with the setup or whatever it is, then why do you stay? Because it's always more than one way to get out of a toxic cycle. But it's just all about when you're ready. Okay, Scorpio? So, okay, Scorpio, that's a good way to start your reading. Let's get into your first oracle message. First oracle message for Scorpio. First oracle message for Scorpio. And if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, like the video. Tell your friends and family about She Got the Tarot cards. If they're into tarot card readings, tell them they will not be disappointed. I keep it real and raw over here. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I don't read with a book. I read with my intuition. All right? And it's a little ghetto over here. If you're not a Scorpio and you're watching this video, thank you for supporting my channel. If you are a Scorpio, shout out to the Scorpios. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right, let's see. The card says truth. This card is about truth having power, telling somebody the truth even when it's uncomfortable, or being truthful with yourself when it's easier to be in denial because it gives you freedom. They say a person who lied got to tell another lie to cover that lie and another lie to cover that other lie, and it just keeps going when it's just so much easier to live in your truth, or so much easier to just tell the truth in a situation. There is value in being truthful and living in your truth, right? Let's get to your second oracle message. Second oracle message for Scorpio. Second oracle message for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Second oracle message for Scorpio. The card says destiny. This card is about keeping your energy clean, not having toxic people around you, not having somebody around you who's always talking about somebody else, keeping people from around you who always about drama or just gossip, cleansing your energetic field and your space on a regular basis and keeping it pure, right? Let's get to your third oracle message. Third oracle message for Scorpio. Third oracle message for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Third oracle message for Scorpio. The card says gratitude and thanks. This card is about asking yourself about the things you're thankful for in your life. Being grateful for what you have, even if you don't have everything you want, right? Scientific study shows a person that has an attitude or gratitude that's healthy. Even if you spend 5 minutes a day giving thanks to whoever you pray to, because nobody is entitled to anything, and your life can turn upside down in point 0 seconds. If somebody does something nice for you, say thank you. Like, it doesn't cost anything to have manners, and it reflects on who raised you. Okay. All right, let's get into the last part of your reading, Scorpio. The best part, the part that got all the juice and the tea, the tarot. All right. What do Scorpios need to know? What do the Scorpios need to know? One more shuffle. What do the Scorpios need to know? All right, Scorpios. All right, so y'all got the King of Wands reversed, the Devil card, the Five of Swords reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands reversed. 555. There's going to be some changes in somebody's life. The number 5 in tarot means change. All right, Scorpio, you cut somebody out because they're a liar. You told somebody the truth about their self, or you were brutally honest with somebody. So the beginning of your reading made sense. That first part, that when I started the reading, the part about the truth, that's why that came out. That makes sense. And like, you were brutally honest with somebody. You didn't sugarcoat anything. Like I said, when you talk, you're a straight shooter. And from my experience with Scorpios, that's just how y'all are. And you're not pacifying anybody with the Queen of Swords. I do feel like you feel bad about what you said to this person. You could have said it to this person in front of other people, making this person feel embarrassed or humiliated, defeated. But honestly, I don't feel like you were being malicious, Scorpio. I really don't. I feel like you were just in the moment. That was the moment to do it. You were kind of like blacking out. You blanked out. You didn't even see those other people that were there, and you just didn't care who was around. You just felt like that was the moment to say what you had to say to this person. I don't feel like you were being malicious. I think you were just in the moment. Five of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is somebody you walked away from because they're a liar. You need something deeper, more meaningful than what this person had to offer you, or what this person was giving you. You learned emotional lessons from dealing with this person. Eight of Cups. The Devil card. This person struggled with addictions and obsessions, and they could be in denial. This could be substance abuse, gambling addiction, porn addiction, alcohol abuse, sex addiction. This person could struggle with their sexuality, but it's like when you confront this person about these things, they lie about it. Whatever you told this man or woman or whoever this is, you hit his ego and his self-confidence, because he is really running rapid out here, sleeping with everybody, unprotected, being arrogant, catching STDs, King of Wands reverse. But his confidence is low. That's why he's doing that. Insecurity. He's having so much sex that his man can't stay solid when it's time to be on go. You're no longer sexually attracted to him. Somebody got bumps on their private area or blisters. Ace of Wands reverse. This person is really struggling with an internal battle that's connected to the addictions and the obsessions. There is something this person is not dealing with internally and needs to heal. But in order to numb that and not to face that, because this person's not ready to face it, or like put whatever trauma it is to the back of their mind. The addictions and obsessions and the bad habits and distraction, it's all a distraction with the Five of Wands. Whatever this person is indulging in and doing obsessively or in an addictive manner, that is to distract from what they are dealing with internally. I wanted to repeat that so that it makes sense. I'm getting tough love. You feel like you have to show this person tough love and leave him out in the cold so he can get himself or herself together. You feel like if you leave this person out in the cold long enough, they'll realize it's help out there. But you refuse to be an enabler. Five of Wands reverse. All right. What else does Scorpio need to know? Be like that sometimes, Scorpio. Sometimes you gotta let them go. Sometimes you gotta let them go. What else does Scorpio need to know? What else does Scorpio need to know? One more shuffle. What else does Scorpio need to know? All right. All right. Y'all got the Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, Emperor, Five of Swords reversed, Nine of Swords, Queen of Cups. What else y'all got? Ace of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. This person could come back to try to give you a fake apology, Page of Cups, or it could be an apology with no change in the behavior. So that's like an empty apology. You don't have any more love for him right now. Queen of Cups reverse. And you're not showing this person any kind of emotion. You're acting very cold towards this person. Queen of Cups reverse. Now you are, he's coming towards you. He's mad. He's pissed off because he feels like, you played on his top. Basically, he's mad because you're rejecting him. Knight of Swords. He feel like when you said what you said in front of those people, you really tried to play him and embarrass him and make him look bad. Five of Swords reverse. This card also means verbal abuse in reverse. Scorpio, whatever you said, it has him up in anxiety at night, not able to sleep, in despair. His head is messed up over whatever you said. Mental despair. Yeah, some people get like this when they have to face the truth. Also, Nine of Swords. He feels like you betray him in the worst way. He feel like you stabbed him in the back, all because you told him the truth about himself. You could have texted him something too, because I see somebody on the car looking at their phone. Ten of Swords. The Emperor reversed. He's spiraling because he has no control over his addictions. He has no control over his obsessions. They have gotten out of control to the point where it is hard for him to hide it now. He's mad because he has no control over his relationship with you. He is used to having control over everything. If he has kids, he's mad because he has no control over seeing his kids. Emperor reverse. You had to get him away from you because you have too much to lose with this Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles means big money, a lot of money. You have a big financial opportunity on the line, or you have a lot of money that needs to be managed properly so that it can keep flowing in. You cannot have any kind of addict around you when you have a lot of money. And then they know you have a lot of money, because if you do, you're setting yourself up. Okay, Scorpio? So you did right. So Scorpio, that's your reading. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. Tell your friends and family that's into tarot readings about my channel. Share and like the videos so the channel can grow. Make sure you come back because I'll be posting more readings. I'm out.